Is it working? It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I'm not feeling the song, Dirt.
I can add this on the playlist right now.
Dirt, this song's ass. Dude, you listen to, dude, why you always like find the leaks and not showing me, you stupid bitch? Yeah, stupid bitch. Talking to Donovan Corbin Johnson, dude.
Bro, these hairstyles are so ass.
That's your full name, bitch.
It's not new. It's not new. It's basically old songs.
Oh,
No, it's unreleased songs too. Some of it's unreleased songs.
The new songs is The Motion.
And it won't let me watch.
My Side.
It won't? Why?
Dude, it gave me blue screen. Hold on.
You only have 3 good songs. Pointless. I mean, 3 new songs. 3 new songs. Pointless.
I don't even look for leaks. Leaks are so pointless to me.
How you know?
Dude, he's getting jailed. Fucking sucks.
This nigga.
He said it? Or some shit?
This nigga's a clown.
Mathis. Imagine.
Nigga, everybody said this shit. What are you saying?
Who's everybody?
Nigga, go look on the internet.
Yes, I can see Gano. Yes.
XXL magazines, fucking all that shit.
What is he dropping?
Wait, what are you saying? He's getting out of.
Oh, you said getting out of jail. Oh. I thought he said dropping music.
Like, shut up, bro. Like, shut up. Like,
Fuck y'all.
what are you saying?
Dirk, I'm not feeling this shit, dude. Oh, don't disappoint me, please. I said Dirk. Dude, Drake shit's already old. We already heard all this
He just put old shit on the shit.
He put old shit on the shit.
He put nigga.
He put old shit on the shit.
He did that because he never put it on Apple Music.
He added like.
He just never put it on Apple.
Showing up today.
No.
I want to take a moment to thank all the
It's
coaches.
basically the same shit he did with So Far Gone.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom.
Yeah, exactly. This has never been on.
Thank your mom.
Never been on Apple Music.
What college should I go to, Jeremy?
Huh?
What college should I go to?
Hey, CJ.
What do you say?
What college should I go to?
Right choice.
Go to Oregon first.
I'm always here.
I really want to go to fucking
Are we joining
to
you?
LSU.
Okay, cool.
Dude, you can do this shit like 1,000 times.
I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna join you. Fuck
Yeah,
up.
anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run
Hey,
into you.
KK.
Hello?
I'm going to LSU.
Hello?
My mom.
Dude, chill.
So, so last year and shit.
Who's it gonna be? Okay.
You go stupid, huh? You can go stupid.
Miami, Oregon, LSU.
Yeah, okay, so the song on 21 Savage is trash. The next song.
Jeremy, Oregon or LSU, bro? Fuck.
Dude, I told you Oregon, damn. Dude, go to Oregon, dude.
Let's get right.
Dude,
Yeah, they put on.
Gano, you don't want to. Oh, thank you, Gano.
But how about now? Where about now?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Oh, this song's good.
Hey. Best songs and shit already.
Oh shit, I'm not even listening to these albums.
What are you doing? Don't not listen to that.
With this team's star-starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not
I
once.
told you this shit's old.
Their game plan is
He said 2020. I told you shit old.
and throw it to Isaiah Street.
I heard on that shit already.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why he never dropped this.
Oh, I'm not trying to listen to no fucking label.
No label? He put no label on here?
Don't you think it's a little harsh, man? 4 years ago,
Yeah, he put
Crazy like on, my niggas.
Doesn't I say something right there? What happened?
I can see the bigger picture.
Remember that?
Crazy. That's crazy how you got to wait till the dark. I just see you really with you.
It's
I
Oh.
want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington, he committed last night,
Oh.
and he's coming
Bro,
here.
how about now? But I'm so glad you could add that to my playlist now, bro.
What?
I've been waiting.
I always want to fucking add, bro.
That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country. There's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
It's really a love song for the street, though.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. You'll see.
And why I can't change my fucking number? I don't want to give me no damn 14. Get trash.
Even number 14. Ew.
How do you let 5-star waste away on the bench for this
Hey,
long.
hey.
Whatever you
Please respect
need.
my decision, but I took all JD Young out of my playlist.
Because he's got some
You did what?
To who?
You did
To that
what?
coaching staff, man.
Dude,
I mean, the same
I'm sorry,
group
dude.
of
I have to
guys
do it.
for
I have
the
to do
last
it.
4
I'm
years
not.
telling you
I'm
you're
not working with
good
JD.
enough.
Wait, you did what?
Those guys.
No, CJ. You know, let me finish. I took out some of old Uzi too.
You said you took some off? What, nigga?
Like Coach and I always say.
Alright, but
No,
you,
I took out.
as long as you didn't take out Young Boy.
I took out Ronda Winners. I took out Ronda
Got a lot
Winners.
of work to do.
You didn't take out, hey, bro, you didn't
I don't like
take out,
that song.
you didn't take out Young Boy, so I'm straight with it.
Imagine me taking out Young Boy. Don't piss me off.
Wait, you took out Uzi? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I took out Ronda Winners. I don't like. I don't like.
Oh no, I've been took that out. That shit is tough.
That song sucks to me, man.
Jeremy.
We talking about taking,
Are you watching?
JD Young off his playlist.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Who should I play against?
What do you mean?
Who should I play against?
Oh, you asked me.
Yo, I'm making a punt right now.
You say I can't hear you, Gannon.
Who should I play
Jeremy,
against?
RN for life go hard.
What's your choices?
The same college that I had.
Dude, the first 5 songs are good except for the song with 21 Savage.
RN for fucking life, nigga. That's godly.
I just told you that. The first song is beautiful.
Game day, baby. Game
I'm on rebellious. I'm on rebellious.
Bro, this nigga is so.
Hey, babe, go
This shit is
on.
beautiful. What the hell?
This is for players and
Jenny, have
coaches.
you listened to Board Boy? Listen to Board Boy.
I them turkey kids. Hey, go on the spot, dude.
Rebellious is ass to me.
Jeremy, listen to Board
What?
Boy.
I finna know the lyrics. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I finna know the lyrics to this song. I heard
Board
it.
Boy
I'm here to play
by Lil
LSU.
Durk. That shit is amazing.
What?
The Tigers.
Dude, can I go in order? Like, fuck.
That shit.
Hey, I heard the song. I heard the song already. RN for
What's your
life.
name?
I'm on rebellious. I'm on rebellious. I'm on the shit song.
They have to.
Like,
Okay, no attention.
Alright.
the only JD Young that's in my playlist is War Ready.
Hey, what court are we getting on time?
I don't know about Stupid Crazy. I don't know about that one.
He got stupid crazy. But anyways, Chris, where you
Cause
at,
Stupid
dude?
Crazy, that's a stretch.
Yeah,
Yo, yeah, he's
Whoa.
Go ahead.
I'm the
Top
quarterback.
5.
dude. Top five.
Yeah.
Top 5 trash bags, yeah.
Oh my god, Proud of You is.
You're the
Proud
quarterback, right?
Proud of You is amazing
Yeah.
too.
Don't look so
Nigga
surprised.
just said.
Stop saying that shit, dude.
I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few
All right,
questions?
then you're a Bulls fan.
I'm
Is that
just gonna
something?
record them.
Okay.
Right?
I'm not
So
gonna lie, I
we
can't
all know
hear
your
it.
situation
It's
tonight,
so loud.
but we really
you're a Bulls
don't
fan,
know
dude.
much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style?
Dude, this song is alright.
Aw, shit,
It's not
Jeremy.
playlist with me.
Aw, shit, Jeremy.
Dude, no, Proud of You is amazing, bro.
Hey, what's up, man? I like to keep
Oh
the
my
defense.
gosh, if you want,
If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
I'm
Man,
coming.
that song's
dude.
beautiful.
Now,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
how's
I've been
your
working all these songs.
personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
Facts.
How much?
Blue,
Bro,
blue.
you're actually upsetting
Yeah,
me.
were
You're
you
upsetting me a lot.
intense, cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
Blueface fucking
You
baby.
know they say I like to keep things loose in the locker room. Football's important, but it doesn't mean you can't have fun.
Okay, so a little bit of work hard, play hard,
First off,
that
it's not
kind
my
of
favorite
thing.
question. Rapper, I always say that shit.
Yeah,
This nigga
Last
Dirk is
question.
fucking.
It's an easy one, I promise.
Shoot.
Which quarterback have you modeled your game after?
My bad, it's me.
I don't know, but I'm playing that shit in my head, sis.
I always really admire
Hey, I'm
wait,
leaving
wait,
y'all
wait,
squad.
wait.
I'm leaving y'all squad.
Quarterbacks
This
I've
nigga wanna
ever
play with
seen.
me.
But I don't want to play shit out in my ear.
This nigga Rich the Kid dropped
Athlete
Rich
first,
River 4.
passer second.
I'm playing.
If you are half as athletic as Cunningham was,
Yeah, I'm
there's
playing
going to be
my
a
offense.
lot of frustrated defenders out
Proud
there.
of You is amazing.
Remember,
Okay,
only
cool.
about
Alright,
20 million people watching
Extravagant?
tonight,
Hey,
but
you say you
at
don't-
least now
hey, you say you don't fuck
they'll
with
have
My
a
nigga
rough
Rich the
sketch
Kid dropped
of
his shit.
Who's under center?
Nope.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Rich
don't
the
worry.
Kid?
Gotcha.
Wait, I didn't know he
Yo,
dropping an album.
Wait, he got the album. for
Nigga,
real?
nah,
For real now?
him, Dex and Chris dropped Rich River
Oh,
4.
I'm on that.
Why you
I'm
telling
on
me
that.
this?
Hey, I'm
I'm
coming for
on
the
that.
war next
The
year.
hell, I'm on
Look
that.
out
What
for
the
me.
hell?
I can lie, Jay Chris better than all of them now. Like, I ain't cut to you, but
All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Jay Chris better than both of them, fam.
Because winning a national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother.
My nigga was
Since I
by
can't
himself.
live by
So my
myself,
nigga be
we need to
rocking
be on the
by
same
his
page, you feel
lonely.
me?
Rich the Kid and Famous Dex.
Gotcha.
I'm finna start listening to that right now.
This song is ass. This song with Boogie with a hoodie. This song with Boogie is ass.
Yeah, that shit's terrible. That shit
Nigga
is
Dirk
terrible.
said, "You said." Like, what the fuck? Johnny, shut up. It's actually not tough. There's only 2 bad songs so far.
They're just gonna gas it. You know, Jeremy, he gonna gas it.
There's only 2 bad songs so far.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, extravagant is okay.
I this shit loud as
No, young boy has some bad songs, buddy.
This shit loud as shit.
Hey, extravagant.
Has some bad
wait, come on,
songs.
let me pause my music. Real quick. What'd you say, Jeremy?
Dude, yeah, but no, not every young boy song is greatness. Like, calm down.
Alright, name a bad song. Jeremy, name a bad song.
Or this nigga didn't promote his own shit.
Let me go to his speech. That's my opinion, bitch.
Hey, but yeah, I'm on this Rich Forever Pro too. What the hell is you?
Let me look.
Wait, what the hell is HD Baby? Hey, no, I'm not listening to this shit.
Murder will Chippy Red his ass. Bino? Who is Bino? I said murder with Chippy Red is trash. What else?
What's trash?
You said murder with Chippy Red is trash? That shit is not trash.
What? Dude, see, now you pissing me off.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Jeremy, you could have said any other song but murder.
What? Dude, that shit is ass.
What? Murder go hard.
I'm next. Can I keep going? Can I keep going? Deceive the Emotions is ass. I'm playing.
What? Wait, come on. What do you say? Hold on.
Chill, dude. Chill, dude.
Hey, you gonna make me put my mic.
Deceive the Emotions is like top 5.
That's top 1. That's the best song to me. Honestly.
Nah.
Miss Linda, yeah, Miss Linda.
Miss Linda. Top 3 actually.
Dude, I'm trying to join, but everybody keeps talking. I can't hear shit.
Oh yeah, Chris, proud of you is greatness.
That has nothing to do with joining.
Nigga, I can't join y'all. You're gonna join me.
Proud of you is greatness.
Yeah, I told you proud of you is greatness.
I'm joining. Ken, what did you say, Ken?
I told you, Jeremy.
Hey, shut up.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, extravagant is beautiful.
What you say?
Dude, this
Extravagant is beautiful. What you say?
Extravagant is beautiful, bro.
Yes, Jeremy, listen to it. The beat is just, oh my god. Shit.
Tell me how that beat is.
No, we'll be talking shit. Give me spotted right. Give me spotted right, bitch. Alright. Bro, Extravagant is beautiful. What the hell?
Extravagant is amazing, bro. This shit is amazing.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Remember you said this shit was trash?
I said what was trash?
Extravagant.
I didn't even listen to it yet.
Pitch and catch.
Dude,
how hard
listen
it
to
is.
this.
Tonight,
This shit is hard.
move on.
Extravagant?
Yeah.
Dude, it's not what you do. Shut up. Shut
No,
up,
dude,
bro.
except for her part, dude.
Oh, let me hear this shit.
Fuck is
I'm not even worried about her
babies?
part. Hey, like that? Let me hear like that real quick. What the hell is this?
Proud of you is actually pretty good.
I told you proud of you is amazing.
All right, I just
Not
talked to
amazing, but
Coach.
pretty good. The best song is the first
Going
song.
with a simplified
Yeah,
game plan for you
definitely
tonight.
Art and for Life.
Hey, Corey, I feel like the last song
What
might
do
be
you
fire
think?
too.
Well, his thinking is
I'm already
we keep
here.
it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense.
I'm already here,
to do
dude.
the
Shut
part.
up.
Oh, that shit is so true.
All right, look,
This
Coach
nigga
just
does,
wants to
like,
put
this
him
nigga
in the
has
best
James Harden
position to
body.
succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man.
What?
Or this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right?
That nigga definitely don't have no fucking James Harden body.
Right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
Coach needs
extravagant.
to wake up.
They got
I'm ready for
two
this.
Yeah.
Forget about him, man.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this.
That fat killer, what the fuck? This nigga on his regular account, what the hell?
Terrible. What the hell is like that?
I don't care
Like
how
that.
much
That's
you
just
play,
ass.
you're
That's
a
just
leader on
ass.
this
That's just
team.
ass. Like that. Hey Corey,
Leaders
like that.
are
And
supposed
that's
to
way
have
out.
to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Bottom right.
I got you.
Yeah?
Just stay right here, dude.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is weird. Nicki Minaj is weird. She said suck that.
Hey,
on
Bora
my
Bora's
toes.
hard. What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to listen to that song. Hold on.
She really got me hot.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck is this?
I know y'all don't. I'll be right back. Let me put on some
The 2018 college football season has been a wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups.
Number 5 on my back, nigga. What
The
you talking
LSU
about?
Tigers
All right, is that
taking
2?
on the Oregon Ducks.
I don't know, cause nigga,
Yeah,
legit.
121.
I thought it was always 5.
What's up, bro? Hey man, don't listen to the critics.
Right now.
You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Oh, thanks. He's alive.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Bro, Nike, bro, look at these jerseys, bro. These are so fucking clean to me. Like, oh my god.
I told you. That's why I'm being Oregon.
Nike, like, oh my god. This is so
That is so hard. Dummy.
All right, to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are away from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal.
We told you so.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Hey, weird hose is trash.
I need to get 21 acres, so what are you saying, bro?
A big test ahead. His first collegiate snap coming right now as the Ducks have it 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. He's got Anderson right side.
Get off me, nigga. Get off me, nigga. Get off me, nigga. I'm gone.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Hey, Jamie.
So make that one drive, one touchdown for the college career of our quarterback.
And we don't have to worry about it, but what if this drive had gone badly? Think about the spiral he could have fell into, the self-doubt, but zero doubt on that drive, in control right from the start.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line.
The same nigga that made
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he's in Youngboy.
1st and 10, LSU. To throw is Thomas, operating from the gun.
Hey, lock up.
And he's got his man on the out route.
The 12 song, the 12 song is good.
Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way.
Lock the ball in my face.
There he goes left side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense. Obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone else on offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
This song will keep out this hard.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
This game feels so smooth. Wait, Jeremy.
And you can bet they're reaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Create that fumble.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Is not that good.
Yeah, don't do that.
Thomas off the play fake.
This
is incomplete.
All right, look, listen to Donnie. Listen to
the Tigers of LSU looking for their 4th title in school history. They were champs way back in 1958 and twice in this century so far, 2003 and 2007.
This is the first 6 songs.
Down, Livingston. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic abandon the playbook and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan. Running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, get the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame, and he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Nah, yeah, Dirk is an A+.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. Maybe they get blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a drill. One of the few things that's going right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. How about this? And they're going to go for it.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up.
He's got it.
Damn, Jeremy.
Daryl
Bread, nigga.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
You don't want to say
and he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, I think of practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down.
Who?
This thing keep checking shit.
For?
What is my name?
Any features?
Lock in here. 4th down play. Make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And
I like 9 songs.
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to hold something a little more advantageous.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
What hallmark of good defenses? Understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And his kick is good.
Hey, pick up on my shooter, though. Pick up on my shooter.
There's a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh my God.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
That was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it going the other way. He's at the 50.
Hey, Jeremy, I'm
the 30. 10.
Jeremy, you don't like you said?
Bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
You don't like you said?
You said.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that
trash. I put it in the pride or whatever this on.
type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Alright. Hey, listen to Jason.
Oh yeah, Friday you hard.
The LSU offense about set to begin their next possession. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits, in pieces. It doesn't just break up at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now, start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
16 yards, a first down.
Hey, what else good? What else good? Thoroughbred?
Yeah, thoroughbreds are good too.
Where the host track?
That's his ass.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs, since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they slap back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged. Sometimes you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they got it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to what belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he finally goes down. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. They went with a nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look.
He will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
I'm the quarterback.
Their advantage.
Are you that far?
Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center, going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. This is taken at the 3.
Yeah.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Wait, no, hell no.
The offense from LSU back out there, ready to go. Typically down in the first half, I might say, they at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Shoots by at the 20. Running
You would look like you tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better pull it down and run for it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And this offense is running away with
Dude, that's weird, dude. Like, we're going to be looking at
So a blistering start to this first half. We wondered how this young quarterback would handle the pressure, and there is a lot of pressure. How about 3 first-half touchdown passes? Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take these across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The LSU offense about set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Thomas out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Here's Thomas. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Yeah,
23 yards to pick up there. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
On
1st and 10. Thomas. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We don't go to sleep.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Thomas will look to throw. Another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. They run the count. Livingston. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
This nigga here.
And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. He's going to field this at the 4.
Before he gave him the ball.
No Marcus Washington, no problem in the first half.
Oh, the game is just terrible. The game.
Okay. Just checking in.
Wait. Y'all still playing music?
Music.
Let's go.
Yeah, Christian.
We had a great first half. Keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
A lot of weeds.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to Rich Forever.
It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge. So get out there.
She got a hoop. Like a hoop.
She got a hoop in her nose.
Let's go.
She gotta be a dirtbag. Who? Yeah, that's y'all friend. That is my friend too.
Who, my nigga?
Hey,
Jeremy, who?
Coach.
Sophia.
Really good job out there.
Acting faces and shit.
That bitch. I just said that's my friend.
Yeah, you just said.
I should have trusted you more. That's on me. That's right. Should have trusted me. That's why you recruited me. Well, I can't change the past. So, let's go finish this thing off in the second half.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
This nigga said yeah. He said yeah. Yeah.
Also, Samantha today.
The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, look, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion. Now a hit and a loose football.
If I didn't even taste Gano, you wouldn't even know I was with her if I didn't taste you.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it,
he felt his pain.
Oh, he felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't care.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. A 20-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on. You got to think this coaching staff has to be absolutely elated with the performance they've gotten from their quarterback. Now 4 touchdown passes, and we still have a quarter plus to play. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This will be taken about the 12.
Why would I let you kill him?
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The offense for LSU back out there, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board and get some momentum here at half two.
Trying to get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Every time she
I
asks,
think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get the first. The decision to run on third medium winds up being a good one.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
All dogs go, all dogs go.
Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different?
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Yeah, he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10.
What is the game?
Now this is Keller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, they may want to go back to that one first.
Hey, Chris, what are you playing? 2K?
So let's look ahead. This is the first of 2 semifinals on this night, so we don't know the opponent yet, but you'd have to think that the road will get tougher from here.
I'd have to agree with that because now there's going to be film, and they'll game plan for him. But you look at our quarterback, he's had everything go his way so far, and as you just stated, no guarantees this continues on January the 7th, so we'll pump the brakes a little bit, but let's give credit where credit's due. In this ball game, he's been magnificent.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes complete.
And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me. Often that opens up enough space for him to go.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The LSU offense about set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And I think the ball's out.
What you saying? What you saying?
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. This is brought in at the 21.
We don't got to say that shit. We already know.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. So here we are, Charles. This one all but decided. Normally in this situation you'd say, hey, let's put the backup in. But this is the backup, and you've got to think he needs more reps for January 7th.
I would agree with that totally. He's been waiting 4 years for this opportunity. What I want to know is who exactly is going to take him off the field? But who's going to go out there and say, you're done, son. You've had a big night. You might need the Texas Mounted Police to go get him off the field right now. He wants to play.
And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this results in 6. Touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. And sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Oh, Quando and then him.
All right. That's your top 10? I'm about to say that's your top 10? You got Quando at 10?
Thomas now on 1st and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On first down, Livingston. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
He really, yeah, legit. Nah, legit. He really better.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is we need shy points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
To throw is Thomas. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Thomas. From the gun, he'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
You don't know who your favorite rapper is?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call.
This nigga CJ rapper
and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let me say my top 10.
And he gets
Great nigga.
We're talking about this generation. We know Drake
doesn't count.
Exactly.
Nice chunk of yardage on the screen. They send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want.
Exactly. He pisses me off.
We can hit you back the other direction.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's like he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing
like
incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be fourth down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Yeah, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
It's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Second and 11. Quick slant cut by the streets. A second broken tackle. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This is really something for a guy that had 0 touchdown passes in 4 years. Heck, 0 passes in 4 years, period. He's come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And there was a lot of talk about maybe them simplifying this offense. Well, forget that. He's done everything that Marcus Washington had done previously and then some.
Hey, I know,
this will be taken about the 12.
Oh, y'all know Nair. What's up? I know Nair
and good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
His bitch used to be a whole fucking...
The offense for LSU back out there, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going... The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the defense. And bulldozing his way through.
Oh, God.
I'm going to try and be simple this time, It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. Now, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after them.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. So we got 3 and 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters run spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to explore right there.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. So much made about the fact.
Nigga, he did tell you Donovan, you're an idiot.
Exactly, I'm about to say.
We've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game, but you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. And he will score. Quintez Anderson, his second touchdown of the night. And this offense is running away with this one. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes now. You think about this being a guy who held a clipboard for 4 years, never played, didn't take a snap, and in this game, he couldn't have played any better if he had started 50 games. He's just been on point all game long. This will be taken about the 12. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Bronco.
The LSU offense about set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another wayward pass. Things started out early in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
The little is involved in the secondary. They feel good about what's going on. They just play better and better.
Hey, the little not your shit.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Thomas gonna throw again, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, she knew everything about me too.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. They haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface.
Shit crazy.
Bro, what, dude?
Shit crazy.
Where do you come up with shit, man? Who the fuck is Indian?
Tablet that you look at on the sidelines, nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Back to throw. Thomas, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Just look at the shit, man.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
Bro, who the fuck? Like,
They got the lead in the fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. He'll return it from the 6. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Oregon ready to start their drive, and it certainly looks like they're going to be playing again next week for a national championship. They have dominated this semifinal. Going to go with Keller here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I got to look at
So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback. The Oregon Ducks are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
How do you spell bro name? How do you spell bro name? Like, what's his page?
Oh yeah, she turned her comments off and shit. Like, they was on her.
Wait, Donnie, tell me why my dumb ass typed that on in.
She turned her comments off and everything.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight.
Hell no.
You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And
bad.
For what it's worth.
Hey, hold on, like, why?
I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Oh, he said no capital. He said no capital.
Oh yeah, now you're.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip.
Yes, dude. Ooh. Yes.
One more game, baby.
Donnie. Remember when Niger?
Oh yeah. Football.
Remember Niger came in at McDonald's that one day?
You gotta stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
That nigga still talking like he's
still. Looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Is that magenta?
He lived right there. He lived right there by
I'm trying to tell you, bro. This nigga Chris Sales, he's a
AJ.
Hey, I bet you probably be good at
off the board,
he's
the same dude. He's like literally a regular ass nigga.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Like what? Hey, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, man.
Well, these are both tough, but good options.
Man, don't piss me off, man.
I'm gonna do pink, no question. Definitely pink.
I mean, you're not lying. That nigga is hideous.
Pink, no question.
Come on.
Oh, they did me.
They did me wrong. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
Nobody
the
can tell me
in
different,
the name,
but their kid is
off
ugly
the board.
as shit.
Now it's playing.
Wait, bad. I ain't see that shit.
If I had a unicorn,
dude, that kid.
I'd have a mane that matches his horn.
I've seen that shit too. Hell no.
I'd go with Onyx.
Hell no.
Onyx.
Oh my fuck, he fucked that boy up.
I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? How that was. Hi, Emily's dad. Hi. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, my nigga crying his ass out. He wanna beat that nigga ass. Yeah.
Too shy to ask, but Emily wants to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
That nigga hit.
4 touchdowns.
Oh my god, I smacked that nigga.
Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
You got 50 likes on this show?
He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh shit, hold on.
It's great to see you again.
It's nice to meet you, Emily.
No, you did not, dude. I'll make sure not to like that shit.
Why you sound like you on your speaker?
Wait, what are you even talking about? Please tell me. What are you talking about?
Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw quarterback...
Nigga, what are you talking about?
You can sound like you
in a college football playoff semifinal. Kyle.
Yeah, you sound low. Tell me, like, what, nigga?
Not at all. No, that's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And this, let me tell you what I mean. There's so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do. We don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree.
They don't have courage
the team
to
has a ton of
they don't
talent,
have courage.
but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
To be nice, you, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do.
Hey, he don't have it on there. I'm looking at it right now.
He's different.
Feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he prints his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid
it's on Hulu,
that
though?
has so much to lose on that field?
What the fuck? Hey, you swear to God, bro. Nickelodeon, where you find Nickelodeon at, though?
Sure, coach. I need to be on my anime shit again. What am I doing?
You don't know, it's hard to shut out all the noise.
Damn, why do I have
a lot of pressure.
Why do I have premium on?
The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is the game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta
stop pissing me off. I need to find this one.
Alright, you gotta breathe it in.
That's
find a way to appreciate this moment.
Where do I go?
It's time with your teammates, taking the crowd.
You pissing me off.
Man, you do that.
Oh.
And everything gets real quiet.
I'm on Hulu right now.
All right, so breathe.
Somebody bought that hoe?
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I see.
I got you, coach. Yeah, thanks.
But that shit is not on Nickelodeon. What the hell? I I thought it was on Cartoon Network. That don't piss me off. I thought it was on Cartoon Network, not Nickelodeon.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Dude, let's see.
Oh.
Nickelodeon.
Oh. But my fucking back hurt. Fuck.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Oregon Ducks.
Bro, like, y'all can have a party, y'all be like, what the fuck is this talking about?
One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. Fielded about a yard deep.
What, Instagram, nigga?
Oh, now he bowls him over. Fighting through, and he's got space.
Yeah, but, like, who are you talking about? He said, I give her.
Opportunity to go out.
I know they got boondocks.
How does the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Outstanding field position for this young quarterback as he begins things here, 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Isaiah Street's the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
That's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole lot in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Marquay Carlson, 36 yards. And the Ducks have taken the early lead. They tries the defender was there.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Each guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it.
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt, the will as well as a really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
I know that hole not great.
He's fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That hole is great, never mind. She got great. What the heck?
The Seminoles here with a 1st and 10. They'll run now with Will Hoyt. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. For Florida State, they're seeking their 4th net. And 3 also in 99, and then most recently back in 2013.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He's not going to listen.
He's going to say what? He's going to say what?
Exactly, he's going to say what?
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there? Yeah. Maybe that extra, that extra emphasis on it. Got a good jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down now, it's Cox. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
What the hell are you laughing?
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly.
Nah, because like Donnie called him and just said he's taking a shit.
Harris has it over the middle.
Yeah, I know.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
When he asked him what he's doing, he's going to play too.
Left it on fumbles. You look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Carnell Priest, 29 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
Y'all are still broken up? What the fuck?
Two excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finish things off through the air. Gotta like what you're seeing from them so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and bring that bell at the end with, as you said, 2 touchdown passes.
This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Which one?
Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Mama, what the hell
and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. It's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Now George, he's going to loft one deep left side
here. This nigga gotta be bored, bro.
Bro, this nigga is
all right, here we go. We watching my shit. Hey, why is this whole live though? Let me see something.
What's up, man?
Bro, this whole looks so trash
Nigga,
on the fucking YouTube.
What's up, bro?
Bro, what's up with you, bro?
Yo, I don't want
to laugh. Laugh at what?
What's that, baby?
Why?
This nigga gay, bro.
You can't find it either.
Invite me to
I can't watch no more either, so I'm just watching.
And I actually found it, so shut up.
Oh, okay, not even. I'm done. Fuck.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense
right
there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah,
oh, exactly. You felt like an idiot? What you mean, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
there's nothing available there for him.
You just said like 10 different
bitches. 52-yard punt, not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Corey, stop going on with the bullshit. Like,
check in with the referee.
Stop making shit up.
I know exactly
so the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is...
I don't get the fuck over, bro.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out. Sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, but you manifest itself with some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
What the fuck?
Now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All you gotta do is go out
to eat. It appeared to be a run blitz. He just darted in.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
This nigga said that booka booka.
The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully punts.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On second down, it's Cox, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
We all have habits. They can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense. And he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us want to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Cypress, Haiti, Rosenberg.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So following the touchdown, here are the Seminoles now to kick the football away.
Get off my dick. Next.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Hey, that shit wasn't funny, down.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. They go play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hey, get him.
Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been. This is taken in. It's complete. 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, I know. I remember that dude. You know, I know. Like, Donnie said this on purpose.
All she had to do was ask. How about that? His 4th touchdown pass in this championship game.
Give her credit for asking. Give him credit for living up to it. I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. No. The video he posted today, her shit's long as fuck. I don't know. Why you laughing, nigga? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what you talking about.
She's still going on.
Bro, alright, dude. Shut up now.
You don't know what I'm talking about right now. You think you bougie, huh?
I think I'm a princess me. Period.
Take that shit off. Hey, take that shit off your face, though.
What?
Yeah, like how long you been there?
Oh, my fault, babe.
Oh, okay. Like just not like.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This is taken at his 4.
I'm sorry.
Take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That nigga Donnie about to say
ready to begin their next drive.
That nigga say who, me?
When they got into the end zone.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you can look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Oh my God.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that
shit.
He looks like one of those guys.
Hey, don't piss me off. Hey, don't piss me off, bro. Don't piss.
Nah, I ain't like Corey. That one fat bitch do be fucking calling you all the time.
Who?
Bro, you know the fucking fat bitch. That fucking love your dick for no reason.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the
40. He don't talk to her. He don't
it's
talk
a
to her.
pickup of 17 and a first down. couple of very nice carries to start.
This nigga is turning 18 again on me.
Second one. What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start
Wait, Corey.
easy if they continue to
are you turning 18 for real?
like this.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Me, Danny like 13.
Position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Off the play fake, George. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on the first down.
Okay, I'm not a fan of any routes that just, turn around defensive backs, mainly because I was a defensive back. But the comeback route is so difficult because to sell it, it's a deep route.
This nigga is short, big, with a fucking freshman bitch. What the hell?
Oh, shit. And boy, that one worked to perfection.
Man, the most big is
there,
hell.
10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They drafted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Are we pulling up to the
quick hitter inside, but that one was
game?
swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because
this nigga said no, dude.
Never be fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time. Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time.
It's a foot race.
I was for like 3 weeks until I turned 16. Nigga. Still start.
Devin Keller, 46 yards.
Wait, huh? Wait, what?
The Ducks have furthered their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that
not
one.
12, bro. They're 14, Donnie. They're 14.
They're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Nigga said 3 years.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
Our fucking birthdays are like a month apart, nigga.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, nowhere to go here.
Oh, you get a fumble twice. The fuck?
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it,
I'll put money on that shit. How much, nigga? How much, nigga?
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Dude, cause nigga, but that's not fair because you gonna cut the first bitch you fucking talk to now.
The Seminoles punter out on the field.
You gonna cover and be like,
to punt it away.
Never mind. I was just playing type shit, like.
Fielded just inside the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 50.
And then she's gonna find out you put like three other bitches in the course of 2 weeks.
You want it.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge.
After I give you the 20, you gonna break over the
plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Still on his feet. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stock troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They're liars, bro. Let me go get these, I'll be right back.
Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over.
Ooh, nigga.
And you. So in the second quarter, he's already
are you like, are you putting him on mute?
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver?
So who you telling?
Touchdown Ducks. Carnell Priest in the final seconds of the first half. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Holy shit. Oh, my God. Oh my fucking God.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 1st and 10 now, Florida State. They'll indeed start
what made you say her, dog? What made you say her? Like,
what a story this would be. Oregon 1/2 away from a first national title.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Got it. Hey, you know how much this means to me, right? Of course I do. Then make it happen. Okay, man.
Yeah, no, because I ain't gonna I ain't listen.
Just 1/2 remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that's
he's an offense from Kentucky, North Carolina, and Duke.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple catch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
She'll know what it looked like.
On the carry, this is Will Hoyt. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
This was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 4th. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how
off his dick. He's not single
to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game. They continue to press it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Give him 30 yards there. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Who? I just started talking to him.
They'll come out in the pistol. The Ducks will come up now on a 1st and goal situation. They'll run with Keller. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
I don't know why.
That's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball the 1 yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Bro, that bitch not driving to the fucking.
And he's taken down.
December, nigga. Right there.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack.
He
couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And this offense is running away with this one.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. The extra point up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Bro, I was thinking the same shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
I thought I was broke because I spent the band today.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And an alley to run. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Alexander. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. George to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The Seminoles punter out on the field as he's on to kick it away.
Picky ass. You need to see if we're still in these tacos.
I mean, I don't know what you expected. You want to put it up there, so it's really well. It's a hard ER.
You trying to read and shit? Go back to the 4th grade.
Oh my God. I don't know. You gotta teach the
Let's see if we still get these tacos tomorrow.
Her what? How?
Chill. I'm not getting it.
The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No, I like none of the be coming up with lies on the spot. Like,
what could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They take a shot downfield.
You said what?
Nigga, no hoes. Fuck me. Why you send me that?
There, but it winds up falling incomplete. And that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll let it go deep for Streets. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball is going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double cover. See if one of your other receivers can beat us.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, this nigga in a way on the touchdown.
The Seminoles here with a 1st and 10.
I don't know why he's
from the gun, George. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
I don't know why. I can't remember.
3 quarters in the books. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. To be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams.
You know what? I'm not saying shit because I just was like getting my ass.
I can tell you. I am beyond impressed.
Y'all know what they said? They say they
open downfield and keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Hey, when
man, defensive.
Touchdown Ducks from 8 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Who is that?
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
One thing I think that's safe to say, defensive.
Why me, Donovan? Why me? Like, why?
Black, bro. I can't be a face shot with a black.
The tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot.
Hey,
y'all trying to run extra plays, harder to move.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down, but congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
My nigga took his shit for 4 hours.
Gas money, the hotel,
The point after is good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
What the hell is he? On the phone.
Why the fuck is he on us like that? That's real fucked up.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And give this time to the tailback. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
But Donovan like a good ass fighter. I don't like it.
They'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now running right through it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. The Ducks will come up now on a first-and-goal situation. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The quick slant caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Montez Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And this offense continues to pour it on.
He said
he's at that stage of the game, partner.
Who the fuck is that?
He said not. He's to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
is
making us.
She's on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind.
Loose football. The defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Not to get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Gets through and now an opening. And juke this time. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
We're not talking about shit
right now. 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. A 2-yard gain.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere, put his foot on the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
So he splits the uprights, and it has to be a nice feeling. Right when I left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right?
Damn, bro, I can't be on FaceTime.
Back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
What?
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Just nothing there again.
So y'all didn't say, wait. So earlier y'all didn't say
interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer. The ball's out. This is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Yeah, like said.
The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was easy.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. How about this story? Behind a quarterback who had never taken a snap at a college football game until 9 days ago, they are the national champions.
That was
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the Oregon Ducks.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I've never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure.
Nigga, my mic not open.
Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention. Is this kid special?
Man, nigga, never mind. Come on, man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you, man. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel.
She ain't fucking.
I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on the stage, celebrated with these guys.
Her boyfriend look like a fucking
it's perfect.
Nigga.
It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, take that trophy, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, we are upperclassmen now.
We are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was going to... You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation.
I just knew
he's got heart. Love you, man.
Yeah, I love you, man.
Yeah.
See?